we will just assign same probabilities to each one. First we will fill this column just like previous day's problem. This was minus 25,000 minus 40,000 minus 1,000. This is minus 45,000. This is minus 80,000. This is 10,000. In this criteria, we do not have the probabilities of their occurrences. We do not have any previous data. So in such case, we will assign equal probabilities, and according to the criteria, what we will do, we have four different event options, four different event probabilities, and we will assign same probability to everyone. And as a result, if everybody gets same probability, then we can get the expected payoff by this way, by averaging them. And that will equal to minus 1250. Here also 1 by 4 into 70,000 is 30,000 minus 40,000 minus 80,000. This will give you minus 5,000, and here 1 by 4 into 30,000, 15,000, sorry, minus 1,000 minus 10,000, and that will give you 8500. So here, looking at these three digits, minus 1250 minus 5,000 and 8,500. So this is the highest payoff. This is the expected payoff. So this is the highest one. So we will go for subcontract alternative if we follow the Laplace criteria or Bayes criteria or criteria of rationality. So now with this, we can end this particular uh, area where the environment of decision making under conditions of uncertainty is discussed. That chapter is closed. Now again, we will discuss the decision making under conditions of risk.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in the expected payoff for expand, it should be positive 1250. Positive.
Okay.
Should it
Let me check. Let me
be
check.
5,000 by 4, 50,000 minus 45,000. So it
75,
should be positive 1250.
Yes, sir.
50 plus 25 minus 25 minus 45. Yeah, plus. Still, this 8,500 is the highest. So the answer remained unchanged, but you were right in the calculation. Okay, thanks for bringing me up in this case. Okay, now we will discuss the decision making under conditions of risk. Decision making under conditions of risk. Can you remember what was the decision making under conditions of risk? What was the difference with uncertainty? in case of uncertainty, no previous data was there. Now, there are some previous sales data, and looking at which we can get an idea of probability of the occurrence of the events. So events को जो होने का जो चांसेस, प्रोबेबिलिटीज, वो हमारे पास है अभी. ठीक है, तो इसमें से भी डिफरेंट क्राइटेरियाज है, जिसमें से एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्राइटेरिया हम लोग पहले डिस्कस करेंगे. एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्राइटेरिया, और जिसको हम ईवीसी बोलते हैं इन शॉर्ट, एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्राइटेरिया. तो इसमें क्या होता है, इसको शुरू करने से पहले हमको पे ऑफ बनाना सीखना पड़ेगा. हाउ टू ड्रॉ पे ऑफ टेबल. सो इसके लिए हम एक प्रॉब्लम पहले कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद हम जाते हैं एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्राइटेरिया में. तो पहले हम लोग पे ऑफ बनाना सीखेंगे. ठीक है, तो पे ऑफ मैट्रिक्स कैसे बनाते हैं. लेट अस स्टार्ट विथ अ प्रॉब्लम. Please take your copy with you, and as I am going to calculate, you will also interact with me in this case. So I'm reading it up. A factory manufactures three type of boxes. Their fixed and variable costs are given. Okay, so I am drawing a table. This is B1, B2, B3, three type of boxes. There are fixed cost. For B1 type is 20,000, for B2 type 30,000, and B3 type 50,000. Now variable cost is 10, here 8, here 5. This is per unit. And fixed cost is a lump sum cost. Okay, so this is the data given. There are three type of boxes, and fixed cost for these three type of boxes are given here. These are the variable cost per item. Now their likely demands under three situations are given. Like when we call poor demand, that means we are talking about 2000 units. When we are talking about moderate demand, it is 5000 units. When you are talking about high demand, then we'll talk of 10,000 units. Okay, now it is told the sale price is
The high demand is 50,000.
10,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Sale price is 20 per piece. Prepare the payoff table. Question is, prepare payoff table. Okay, from looking at the figure, we have understood that we have demands and we have boxes, and we have to make combination of this different type of demands and boxes. Okay, so we'll write out demand, and we will write here, say D1, D2, D3, where D1, D2, D3 are three different levels of demands. Okay, now we have boxes here, B1, B2, B3. Now there are different combinations like B1, D1, B2 D1, B3 D1. Okay, we have to fill this up. So these are your X or alternatives, decision alternatives, and this is your demand or event. Now we have to prepare the payoff table. So of course the payoff is equal to your sales revenue minus fixed cost minus variable cost. So we have to find out this payoff for different combinations and put it here. And this is how we will make the payoff matrix. So if we talk about this B1 D1, in case of B1 D1, look here. In case of B1 D1, we are talking about B1 type of boxes, which is here, B1 type of boxes, and D1, say we talk it about poor demand. Okay, so we'll write it them up. D1 poor demand, D2 moderate demand, and D3 high demand. Now our job is to find out B1 D1. B1 D1 means box type of 1, B1, and is poor.
Poor.
Okay, so how can you do it? In case of D1, that means poor demand, the unit is
2000 unit.
2000 unit. Okay, so for 2000 unit, our sale revenue will be 2020 minus fixed cost is 20,000
Zero, so it is coming out to be zero.
minus wait, let me show it to others, minus variable cost 10 per unit. So 2000 into 10, so it will becomes 40,000 minus 20,000 minus it becomes 0. So the payoff for the combination of B1 D1 becomes 0. So please find out B2 D1, B3 D1, then B1 D2, B2 D2, B3 D2, then B1 D3, B2 D3, and B3 D3. Find them out and tell me what is your answer. Everybody understood how we have calculating the payoff table? किसी को कुछ पूछना है कि कैसे हो रहा है कुछ?
Sir, please explain one more time, sir.
ओके, ये जो टेबल हमने बनाया ये समझ में आया ना? ये जो टेबल हमने बनाया, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड, ये टेबल समझ में आया?
6,000.
Sir, yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो B1 D1 कंडीशन मतलब देखो, D1 का डिमांड, D1 मैंने क्या क्या पकड़ा है? D1 मतलब पुअर डिमांड, पुअर डिमांड में सेल्स होता है कितना? 2000 यूनिट का। तो 2000 यूनिट अगर होगा, एक एक चीज को हम 20 रुपीज में बेचेंगे, तो सेल प्राइस 20 हमने बोल दिया, सेल्स प्राइस 20, तो
Yes, sir.
ये 2000 पीसेस बेचेंगे तो रेवेन्यू कितना होगा? 40,000 का। ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
और ये B1 टाइप बनाने के लिए फिक्स कॉस्ट लगता है 20,000 का, तो इसमें से
ठीक है।
20 तो पहले ही निकल जाएगा। और ये वेरिएबल कॉस्ट है 10 रुपीस पर पीस का।
हाँ
तो हम बात कर रहे हैं 2000 पीसेस की,
2000 यूनिट,
तो
हाँ
इसीलिए
तो
2000 into
20,000,
10 किए, तो एज ए
ठीक है।
रिजल्ट 0 आया है।
यस सर, यस
अभी
सर।
अभी ये बाकी जो कॉम्बिनेशन है, ये बाकी सारे जो
सर ये
जगह है,
तो लेंदी है सर,
हाँ
ये
लेंदी
लेंदी
तो
हो
होगा
जाएगा
ना,
सर।
वो तो होगा। तो अरे तुम डिसीजन लोगे तो तुमको तो कुछ कैलकुलेशंस करना पड़ेगा,
यस सर,
लेंदी तो होगा ही। ऐसा सब कुछ थोड़ी ना
यस
आसान इजीली होता है, लेकिन ये
यस।
चीज आसान होता है। थोड़ा लेंदी होगा लेकिन आसान तो है। ठीक है, करके बोलो B2D1 कितना आया। B2D1
6,000
6000
माइनस है, माइनस।
माइनस, ओके ठीक है। उसके बाद B3D1 B3D1 बताओ।
minus 20,000, sir.
-20,000, ठीक है। B1D2
স্যার খাতাটা একটু নিচে করবেন, ভেরিয়েবল কত সেটা বলুন।
ओके। B1D2 30,000,
30,000.
ओके। B2D2
30,000.
30,000, वेरी गुड। उसके बाद B3D2
Minus 75,000. No, 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 no.
B3D2 में माइनस कैसे हो जाएगा?
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir.
দুর্গা আরেকবার বলো তোমার কত বেরিয়েছে, আমি দেখতে পেলাম না।
25,000.
আমি বুঝতে পারলাম না, আরেকবার বলো কত। B3D2
Hello.
हाँ हाँ बोलो।
That 25,000.
25,000, B3D2 25,000, okay, right. Next, B1D3 B1D3
Minus 20,000, sir.
B1D3 माइनस
1,000 आ रहा है.
No,
कितना?
sir, 80,000.
80,000 आ रहा है.
80,000, right, 80,000. These are very simple calculations, you have to be careful. Okay, B2D3 next. অরুণেশ
1000.
কত কত B2B3 Subarna again
90,000.
90,000. Okay, right. B3D3 last one
100,000.
please say it again
100,000, sir.
100,000, right, very good. So this was our payoff table. Now as we have learned how to
Sir, hello.
বলো কি বলছো
Hello, sir.
বলো
Sir, at the top of the page, you have written, sir, poor demand, moderate demand, and high demand. So how do we get this number? Is that arbitrary?
these are part of the questions given. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay, now we'll go back to where we have started, expected value criteria problems. Oh, sorry. These little things happens. Okay, so we will go for EBC problems. We'll learn through the problems. Okay, so I'll read out a problem. A newspaper boy has probabilities of selling a magazine. So he knows each day how many copies can be sold and their probabilities. So he knows the probability of selling 10 copies, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He knows the probability of selling 10 copy of magazine is 10%. So probability 0.1. Sell, yes. Okay, selling 11 copies has probability 15%. Selling 12 copies having probability 20%. And selling a probability of 13 copies is 25%. And selling 14 copy is 30%. Okay, these are the probability, these are the events actually. Okay, so now there is a newspaper boy. He has previous sales data, and from the previous sales data he can understand that he may sell 10 copy of newspaper or magazine, and selling the probability of selling 10 copy is 10%, probability of selling 11 copy is 15%, probability of selling 12 copy is 20%, and probability of selling 13 copy is 25%, probability of selling 14 copy is 30%. Okay, now the second part of the problem, the cost of a copy is 30 rupees and sell price is 50 rupees. Okay, he cannot return unsold copies. Hold on a second, I have a call, sorry. হ্যাঁ স্যার, না স্যার আমি ক্লাসে তো ক্লাস নিচ্ছি এই একটায়, এই 12:30 মতন, 12:35। আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ওই আর কি। আচ্ছা স্যার ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা, ও তাহলে বলুন না আমি, আচ্ছা 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 ঠিক আছে স্যার, ওকে। Yes, I'm back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, where were we? He cannot return unsold copies. Okay, he cannot return unsold copies. Now the question is, how many copies should he order? That is our problem. Okay, so you see, he cannot just take chances with the highest probability because he cannot return the unsold copies. There will be loss associated with it. So for a better chances of higher profits, suppose he will choose EVC criteria, and looking at that EVC criteria, how many copies should he order? If nothing about criteria is given, then you can choose any of the criteria, and the EVC criteria is the easiest among others. So if there is probability associated, that means you have to take any of the criteria under decision making under condition of risk. If probability is not given, then you have to take any criteria under conditions of uncertainty. Here probability associated, that's why you have to consider the decision making under condition of risk. Okay, so first job is to draw the payoff table. So the formula of payoff is equal to, you see, 20 30 minus, sorry, 50 minus 30 is 20 rupees into copies sold minus loss of 30 rupees into copies unsold, right? Did you got the meaning of this line? How to calculate payoff? एक का जितना बिकता है उसका प्रॉफिट होता है 50 माइनस 30 इज 20 रुपीज, और जितना नहीं बिकता है वो अनसोल्ड रह जाता है, उसके लिए 30 रुपीज का लॉस हो जाता है. ठीक है, नाउ यू हैव टू ड्रॉ पे ऑफ. सो वी हैव ए conditional profit table. We have to draw the conditional profit table. So just like before, we will write here possible demands or events. Okay. Probability 0.1, 0.15, 0.20, 0.25, 0.30. Possible stop action. And he can stock 10 copy, 11 copy, 12 copy, 13 and 14. So this becomes your payoff table. Now if demand is 10, he buys 10 copy, then all of the copies will be sold and he will get profit of 20 into 10, that means 200 rupees. If demand is 10, he buys 11, then he will have loss because there will be one unsold and this will be 170, and similarly it will go down by 30 and it will go down by more 30, and for this it is become 80. Okay, so this, if 11 copy is the demand, if 10 copy, if he stocks, then he will be able to sell 10 copies, so his profit will become 200. If he buys 11 copy, he will be able to sell 11 copy, and then he will have 220 rupees. If he buys 12 copy, demand is 11, so one will be unsold, so he will get 30 rupees lost. So he'll get here 190, here similarly 160, here similarly 130. Here demand is 12, he buys 10, all 10 copies will be get sold, so his profit here will be 200. If demand is 12 copy, he stocks 11 copy, all of the copies will get sold, so he will get 220 rupees as profit. If he buys 12 copy, demand is 12, then all of the copies will be sold, and he will get 12 into 20, he will get 240 rupees. If he buys 13 copy, demand is 12 copy, then he will be able to sell 12 copy only, and he will get 30 rupees loss for one unsold copy. So this becomes 210, and similarly this becomes 180. So can you understand what how I am going on the logic here?
So,
Okay, then please feel
Can you
free.
explain one more?
Yeah, I'm picking up one another line. Okay, look at it. The newspaper boy is buying 10 copy. The market demand is 13 copy. So 10 copy of 10 copy will get sold. All of the copies will get sold because demand is 13. He have 10. So all the 10 will get sold. So for selling 10 copy, and each copy gives 20 rupees profit, so here we will write 200. If the demand is 13, he buys 11 copies, then 11 copies will get sold because the demand is 13, demand is more, he has less, so all of his copies will be get sold. 11 copies get sold,
yes, sir.
he will get 20 rupees profit each, so 11 into 20, he gets 220. If the demand is 13 and he is buying 12 copies, then all of his copies will get sold, and he gets 12 into 20, 240 copies. If he buys 13 copy, demand is also 13, he'll be able to sell all the copies. 13 into 2, it will become 260. Now if he buys 14 copies and demand is 13, then what will be?
230.
Yes, again, Arunesh?
So 230.
230, very good. And similarly ये क्या होगा?
Yes, sir.
Which 200, 220, 240, 260, and
200,
280.
220, 240, 260, 280. वेरी गुड.
280. Yes.
तो ये सबका समझ में आया? ये जो चीज मैंने बनाया, ये पे ऑफ टेबल, ये सबका समझ में आया? कोई क्वेश्चन है तो बताओ, क्योंकि अगर तुम एग्जाम में ये अगर बना दोगे तो तुमको कुछ मार्क्स, मतलब 6 में मानो कि 3 मार्क्स तुमको मिल जाएगा अगर पे ऑफ तुम बना सकते हो तो.
सर
बोलो.
सर পসিবল ইভেন্ট আর পসিবল 14 হচ্ছে স্যার
You are breaking up.
14
তুমি তুমি
হোক স্যার
চ্যাট করে লেখো, তোমার কথাটা আমি বুঝতে পারছি না.
স্যার
হুম.
স্যার এখানে তো আনসোল্ড কপির কোনো অ্যামাউন্ট বা ইউনিট বলা নেই, তাহলে আমি এটাকে 1 ধরে নিচ্ছি, এটা কি কোনো অ্যাজাম্পশন?
কোথায় আমি 1 ধরে নিলাম?
এই যে অ্যাকচুয়াল ফর্মুলা হচ্ছে 20 ইন্টু কপি সেল মাইনাস হচ্ছে 30 ইন্টু সে আনসোল্ড কপিস।
হুম হুম
ঠিক আছে, আনসোল্ড কপিস এর ইউনিটটা কত এটা তো বলা নেই।
এই তো তুমি এই টেবিলটার দিকে তাকাও, যদি সে 12টা কেনে
হুম,
আর যদি 10টা ডিমান্ড থাকে তাহলে আনসোল্ড কটা হবে?
দুটো। ও ঠিক আছে, ওইভাবে ঠিক আছে।
এনি মোর কোয়েশ্চেন্স? Okay, no questions. Then we go forward. Okay, we have very less time. Now, next step, these conditions having a probability of 0.1. These conditions having probability of 0.15. These conditions having probability of 0.2. These conditions have probability of 0.25. These conditions have probability of 0.3. Okay, so we will make expected profit table from conditional profit table to expected profit table. That's what we are going to do. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Probability. Okay, look, these are your demands. This is probability. This is 10 copy, 11 copy, 12, 13, 14. This is 0.1, 0.15, 0.20, 0.25, 0.30. Okay, now look carefully. Here the value was 200. So we multiply the 200 into the probability 0.1. So we will get 20. Here the value was 170. 170 having probability of 0.1. So we will multiply it and we will get 17. Similarly, this was 140. This will be 14. This will be 11. And this will be 8. Again we multiply. Here the value was 200. 200 into 0.15. If you do that, we'll get 30. Here there was 220. 220 into 0.15. 33. Here was 190. 190.15. 28.5. Here this was 160. 160 into 0.15. You get 24. This was 130. 130 into 0.15.
मुझे याद थोड़े का पैदा हुई थी, मैंने याद थोड़े सा किया। करनाल, हरियाणा
19.5.
करनाल में पैदा हुई थी, इतना मुझे याद है। लिखा है उसमें हरियाणा करनाल, हरियाणा करनाल में पैदा हुई थी, इतना याद है। हाँ।
Okay, so similarly, the digit we have in this row will be multiplied by the probability here. Okay, so if we do that, we get 40, 44, 48, 42, 36. सबको समझ में आया क्या हो रहा है? ये जो सारे रोज हैं, ये रोज को हम एसोसिएटेड प्रोबेबिलिटी से मल्टीप्लाई करके उसको लिख रहे हैं। ओके, तो इसको हम लिख लेते हैं। कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हो। 50, 55, 60, 65, 57.5, 60, 66, 72, 78, 84. ठीक है? तो ये हो जाने के बाद ये सब क्या है? ये सब है तुम्हारा ऑल्टरनेटिव्स। अब हम क्या करेंगे, अब हम देखेंगे अगर हम 10 कॉपीज मतलब न्यूज़पेपर पर 10 कॉपीज बाई करते हैं तो उसका एक्सपेक्टेड प्रॉफिट क्या होगा, वो ये सारे के सारे हम ऐड कर देंगे, पूरा कॉलम का ऐड कर देंगे। ऐड करके ये 20 प्लस 30 50 प्लस 40 90 90 प्लस 50 140 प्लस 60 हमको मिलता है 200 रुपीज। इसको ऐड करके मिलता है 215, इसको ऐड करके मिलता है 222.5, इसको ऐड करके मिलता है 220 और इसको ऐड करके मिलता है 205। तो इसमें से देखो ये जो है 220.5 ये सबसे बड़ा है मैक्स। तो इसका मतलब द न्यूज़पेपर बॉय should stock 12 copies as it is giving max expected profit। ठीक है, समझ में आया कैसे किया हम लोग? एनी क्वेश्चंस? Okay, so today we'll stop here. If you have any question, you can ask me on the next class as our time is almost over. So I am requesting you to go through any book you have, or I will put out the recording by 1 or 2 hours. So please go through once again when you are free and solve it by yourself on your copy when you are home. It will help you to get expertise. And if any problem persists, in the next class we will discuss. Okay, so today we stop here. I'm ending the meeting. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.